Keri Glassman. Welcome to your most nutritious life. Today I am with my good friend and functional fitness guru, Natalie Jill from Natalie Jill Fitness. And we are talking about a really big topic right now because of how big social media is, and with everyone out there having a voice, having the ability to have a voice. We're talking about the topic of haters. I don't even like using the word hate.
I know, but
I don't even like using the word hate,
haters.
but they are. There are haters out there, and especially in also our world of nutrition, wellness, fitness. There are new articles, new research comes out every single day. There's lots of different opinions. There's lots of hardcore opinions. So you are going to say something that many people are going to say, that is BS, or I don't agree with that, or you look terrible today, or much worse. They'll say even much worse things than that. But I think being able to know that, okay, I'm trying to do something good here, and I need to stay in my positive zone and keep my energy positive is so important, because it can take you from being in a mode of like, I'm so excited to inspire today, to oh my God, I feel awful and I want to go put my head into a pillow. So you really, it does take you have to be strong to do that, right?
Well, there's a few tips that I will say that will help change the tune of social media platforms or what you're putting out there and reduce the haters. I will say this for sure. The first thing is I always say, think about what it is that you are posting and how that's making people feel. Because, for instance, if I take, especially in the fitness world, if you think of a picture of a girl in a thong, just picture that bent over thong picture showing their body all tan.
All the men, by the way, out there right now are like, I
we
got
like
that
it, bring
picture.
it.
I got it. It's vivid.
But you think about it, and then you think about that woman that's 50 plus pounds overweight, depressed, feeling bad about herself at home, eating whatever she's doing, and just being in that moment. And then they see that picture. What feeling is that giving her? It's going to draw hate. I mean, I get it. They're going to say something mean or nasty because that's how they're feeling right then. It doesn't make it right. It's just what it is. But if you take the time to think about, what am I posting? Is it encouraging? Is it uplifting? Is it helping somebody feel better? You're less likely to get that. And
it is brilliant. I really like that. I want to really focus on it for a second. Really, I think so many people just post what at that moment like they're doing, or they're thinking, or they happen to like the look of, or they'll just throw it up there without really thinking, okay, I have an audience, and this is what my goal is for these people. I want to inspire. I want to make people feel good. And so how is this going to make someone feel, though? I don't know that people always go to that next level of really, really thinking, how is this going to make someone feel? For some reason, again, social media, it's like, boom, click, it's up.
Yes.
You don't necessarily go and think as much.
But you have to, or you're going to draw that. And the second thing
is really important. That's good.
Is to really also know who it is that's providing the hate. Because I'll tell you, if I've got someone that's really under my skin and I click on their picture, 9 times out of 10, it's a picture of a flower or a pet. It just is.
It's not even a real person.
It's not even a real person. So they could definitely be just internet trolls. And I try to get in their shoes. They just want attention, so I won't give it to them.
Or they're really feeling bad about themselves.
Yes.
And actually, that's what I always say is, like, sometimes I don't engage back, and I always say, and I think we actually had this conversation once about, I always think, I'm sorry, like, and you don't want to be condescending. Well, you must be having, you must really be a pathetic, sad person. It's not that, but it's, what? It sounds like you're having a bad day.
Yes.
Like, you must be having a bad day. If you have the energy to be kind of that mean or that cruel, like I kind of feel bad. Like, you got to be having a bad day.
And I've definitely responded
right
that to people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
Now, if they say from there, no, I'm actually not, then I said, well, then you're just mean. So.
Right.
But
and then you can drop it. Then, like,
then
like you
totally
said, you don't need to put any more of your energy into that, right?
Yeah, and then I do have an expression. In fact, I wrote a whole blog on it called "Getting Married or Breaking Up," because there is you cannot please everyone, you cannot make everyone happy, but I know who it is that I'm talking to, and I address them. And those are the people that are married to me. They're with me for life. We're on the same wavelength. If we are on different ends of the spectrum and you're not agreeing with me all the time, and don't follow my page, don't follow my stuff, we're not meant to be together. So let's just cut the cord right now.
Right, exactly. Or certainly don't say anything. Just
yeah,
watch quietly then, but don't say anything. Yeah, that's a really good point. One thing I always think about is, I always say, because sometimes I do get really, this is sort of like to help myself.
Yeah.
I always say, and hopefully it'll help someone out there. I don't know if you agree with this, but if I do feel particularly sensitive to something someone said, I always think to myself, okay, if this was, my daughter or son, and same thing happened, what advice would I give them?
Oh, that's a great one.
And I think, okay, what I would be saying there, as a mom, I would be saying there, saying things like, who cares what that person says? Do you believe in what you said? Do you feel good about what you said? then it doesn't matter. You have to zone that out and just know that, you know what, they're probably not happy at that moment. Or so anyway, I always think like I have to tell myself like, okay, what would I tell my kids to sort of empower them and inspire them and know to just stay like true to what they're doing, because it is so easy to sort of, even, I mean, your tips are so amazing, but we're like you said, we're all human. And as much as, like I said, my skin I know has gotten thicker, and I'm sure, as you've been in your business longer and have more and more followers, you've had to like deal with this more and get better at dealing with it, but we're still sensitive.
And I will put a disclaimer on, if I'm PMSing, like none of this works. So if I'm PMSing, I might beat you into a pulp on that thread. That's like if you mess with me. So I would say
you might beat them into a pulp, and I will just be like hiding in a corner.
Most days I realize I stay off that. I don't engage it, but
that's smart.
Sometimes they piss you off. You just can't help it.
And again, just like exercise and diet, you do the best you can in those moments. You do the best you can.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm nice to the wallflower, sometimes I'm not. And it's just because it's usually the wallflower picture.
You had really good tips though, so I think that's really, really helpful and inspiring. So hopefully that helped all of you out there.
And know that it happens to everybody.
It does. It happens to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.